check out some awesome orc goodness.
Spiky bits.
Welcome back, Hobby Maniacs. I'm Baer, and today we are visiting Kromlech site once again, checking out the orc Chirurgeon Superbike. Kromlech's a great company. They've been coming out with all sorts of standalone miniatures and upgrade kits for their own line of Legionary Marines, and also they've got all sorts of orc models, all sorts of different things, upgrade parts, standalone vehicles, and all sorts of different things out there. It's incredible what they've put together over the past few years. If you're a retailer, the Kromlech's a great choice because they come pre-packaged, pre-blistered, ready for retail sale. So it's kind of like a win-win. There isn't a lot of them in the distribution network here in the States. I think Golden might have them out in California, but I'm not sure other than that who actually carries them. So you might have to deal with Kromlech directly if you carry their products. Of course, if you're just a normal consumer, hey, there's nothing wrong with that too. You can purchase them from the website, or of course go online and get them too if your friendly local game store doesn't elect to carry them. But these type of miniatures are great to have in store if you are a retailer, just so customers can come in and spend that 10 to 20 bucks impulse buy right off the shelf just to get some cool stuff they need, because that never has seemed to change. And there it is, the orc Chirurgeon on bike. So once you get this bad boy unboxed, get it out and take a look, take stock of all your components. Remember to wash all of your resin in, I usually use Dawn or Joy or whatever, dish soap. If you've seen the video already on the, what the heck is that thing? The resin cleaner, the ultrasonic resin cleaner. I got a nice big one. It cost like 50, I think it was like 60 some dollars for that. This would be perfect to just drop in it, set it for 6 minutes and just let it go. And then come back and, your stuff's already clean. You just got to put it out in a paper towel and be good to go. But at that point, then you start assembling it. So you take stock of all your components, and you can see here, got some wheels, some guns. You got the front half of the bike that looks like it goes something. Yep, there it is right there. It locks in just like that. And you've got, looks like some sort of sidecar bit here, and maybe a trike wheel or a trike cover. Some parts, different parts, boss poles and things that head for the dock himself, and the little sidecar, which imagine goes this wheel goes on there. This side, if I remember correctly. Those two. So it looks like this could actually be a standalone car too, if they wanted to design some other kind of things to sit on it. And the bolter probably goes over here. But I mean, detail wise, it's in here. So detail wise, I mean, I think this is very cool looking and very well done. I mean, you don't see a whole lot of mold lines on this thing. Maybe a little extra trim work and stuff that needs to get done right there, but other than that, fantastic detailing of the wheels, all the rivets, all the wiring. You can see the diamond plate, mini diamond plate right there. Like, very cool looking stuff. The orc, while we don't have them all together yet, which we're gonna glue them together there here in a minute. Definitely looks very fresh. These guys are probably the sidecar riders, if I remember, and they just lock in. Got those really cool style teeth, little, I don't know, orderly instruments. Oh wow, look at that. So the front of the bike definitely looks fresh with that gob right there, and the little speedometer and needles. You know how fast you were going? Nope, the little needle hasn't even moved. And little back order, it says 911 on it. Ah, lols. Probably sits. If I remember, just getting that quick shot at it. So, and then the base, wow, look at the base, very well detailed. Got all sorts of different components here, from corrugated metal to grit to cinder block to, I don't even know what that is, sort of landmine maybe. Some wiring. Fantastic. Look at that, no bubbles or anything in it. The grit is all very crisp and clean. Very good cast on this for sure. So I'm loving it so far. Let's get out our tools go look at our reference pictures and turn this pile of bits into something shiny. All right, we got her done. Look at this thing right here. Obviously it's not all glued down because whoever ends up getting this from our redemptions on Twitch will probably want to paint these separate, which is really awesome that you can actually assemble this and still, you know, remove the figures and such off of here, which is very cool and part of the design I like the most from Kromlech. Also, it does have the base, which you also don't glue it down to quite yet, so you can fits right on there, nice and easy, and looks like a super fun, even if you don't play with this in game for any particular thing. Or I suppose, you know, that's the cool thing about Bits of War. There's a lot of proxies. You can kind of use anything for anything. That guy really just doesn't stay on there, does he? That's what happens when you don't glue things down. So a couple of things you need to know about before we go into just how detailed this particular piece is. This little handlebar, you're going to have to cut off to replace it with the handlebar right there. So that was one little thing they don't really tell you, but something you should be aware of if you pick this up. Now, I'm not sure how it is for some of the other orc bikes that they put out, but that is how this one works. Now, you can see it goes together very well. Everything kind of plates in. Nice, easy tolerances. You don't have to worry about grinding anything down. Or there's a little bit of a gap right there, but that might have been my fault. I don't remember. I might not have used glue and such. I'm not sure. But I didn't realize there's like the little glyph right there for the dock is hilarious. And it's got like a little like red alert light. I don't even know. It's so wacky. I love it. I love orcs. They just do what they do. They're like honey badgers. They're just like doing this thing here. I didn't realize either there was this ammo crate and feed that kind of went into the gun on the side here, so that's a really neat little detail that we kind of overlooked in the unboxing because we couldn't really tell. You know, you can see a picture of something on their website and be like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, I like the styling of it. But until you actually get it in your hands physically and be able to like turn it and look at it, you know, that's kind of the thing that really sets models apart. So, and then the orc himself, he's looking good, you know, definitely. Very cool looking model here with a ridiculously oversized claw for, you know, helping. He's a helper. And look at that bone saw on the back of him. I love it. This guy's awesome. So he's very cool styling wise and such. But mostly always fall off. And then, like I said, you can paint up the little orderly nurse, brought orderly nurse things here that also easily slot into this little spot right here with a little bit of glue when you're done, and a little 911 brought with the big syringe, the Erdy syringe, so to speak. He goes right on the back there and tries not to touch that hot exhaust pipe right there. So for the most part, like I said, it was a dream to put together. A lot of detail kind of revealed itself as we went, like those bullets and all the different plating and everything, and kind of how it all goes together. And it's just a very cool little kit for, you know, $45 US, and you get a nice custom base for it as well. I just think it's if you're an orc player or orc fan, this is just a really neat little kit. It's only been out for a few months now. I think it came out in late fall of last year. So very cool looking kit. I love it. They got a whole bunch more orc things. I think we have a little tank take a closer look at, some Space Marine jet bikes and stuff. So stay tuned for a lot more Kromlech here on the channel. This is the first of many, so to speak, unboxing and builds for the little miniatures maker. Now, if you like these kind of features here on the channel, make sure to work out those hobby muscles. Turn on notifications after you hit that subscribe button so you can be the very first to like and comment on all these videos.
Deleted scenes, bonus content, and all the interviews and post-game wrap-up videos can be located in the Hall of Veterans on thelongwar.net. Visit thelongwar.net today and try a week completely free with no strings attached. That's not all. Thelongwar.net is also your hobby resource for exclusive early access with an ad-free experience to all your favorite videos. Members of the Hall of Veterans gain early exclusive access to multiple hobby videos.